Hi, this is Honestgb fan at the Panther Valley Railroad. I wanted to show something here. If you can see this headlight, the covering on it, the plastic gets oxidized or whatever that is. And we had to take a long trip, so I cleaned the headlights on my Yukon, which were far worse. And I did one of them on my wife's Lexus. There it is. You can see what it looks like compared to the other headlight. Let me show you again. The reason I'm showing this is because we talked about getting some chemicals to clean this, and hopefully you can see the oxidation on there. It's pretty bright out, so I'm not really sure if you can see it, how bad it is. But anyways, I remember years ago I was getting my Yukon worked on, and somebody at the auto body shop, I was walking around to the other shops in the strip mall, had a special on cleaning headlights, the oxidation off the headlights. Just a second, this is definitely not professional. Try this again. There we go. Anyways, and I asked him about it, and he said, "Do you want me to show you something?" And I said, "Sure." So he cleaned my headlights real quick for free. He was nice about it, did it really for free. And then he said, "Why don't you look at it in a couple of weeks and see if the job is still done?" He said, because he felt that those chemicals just don't work. So anyways, I did. I looked at my headlights a few weeks later, and it just seemed to be a mess again. So anyways, let me do something here. Let me get my camera out of the way, and I'm going to get the lens wet. Oh, that didn't work well. And just from some water, I don't know if you can tell on the video or not, but it already looks cleaner. So I noticed that about the chemical cleaning, said, "Hey, it was a wonderful job." But like he said, 2 weeks later it was back again. We were going to take a trip across Nevada, which is quite a ways, and I knew we'd be driving a huge portion of it at night, so I wanted to clean my headlights on the Yukon, and I did. Well, I did one of the headlights, and I said, you know what, I wonder if other people should know about this too. And what I did was, all I did was to clean them, and you can see it was wet and it looked clearer, but now that it's drying again, it's getting fuzzy again, or however you want to call it. Anyways, I'm trying to see where I can put this camera, and you can see the biggest difference. So like I said, I'm not a professional, I'm just a guy with a model railroad. But anyways, there it goes. And so all I did was, I said, what do I have around the house that I could use besides coffee to wake up? And things that most people have around their house. I think everybody has some Windex or some other brand of glass cleaner, which doesn't scratch. And I have one of these blue sponges from Scotch. It claims it doesn't scratch, and so far I haven't noticed it scratching anything. And some baking soda. So I decided to use that. If you're worried about scratches, there's some stuff called Barkeeper's Friend that claims it never scratches anything, and it's probably true. I know I've used it on wood, and it has not scratched. Anyhow, let me show you what this does. Can you give me some paper towels, though? I love this spray away stuff, whatever they call it. Anyways, let me get this on here real fast. Get that on there. I also spray some on here, and that catches some more baking soda on it. Now that's all it is, baking soda, which I haven't, it hasn't scratched a sink or anything else yet as far as I know. So anyways, let me show you this. Anyways, like I said, the chemical that the professional used showed this oxidation just coming back like within a week or two. So I don't know what it really cleaned off, if it cleaned anything off. But I can show you this. I'm not really scrubbing it, just pressing. And hopefully you can see how yellow that is. I'm not really sure. It's pretty bright outside. It's like 100 degrees, so at least here. And then let me do this real quick. You changed it. And I'll do it a second time. I was going to wipe it with the paper towels to show you how much brown stuff, yellow stuff, whatever you want to call it, comes off of here. And again, that's, like I said, I can't tell if you can see how yellow that is, but it came off pretty much. And I'll spray it again. Wipe this off. I see no scratches on the glass, no scratches on the chrome. And like I said, I should have wiped it down first so you can see the yellow stuff on the paper towel. Yeah. Just rinsing it off now. Making sure I got all the baking soda off. Wiping it down, I should say. But anyways, now again it looks clear, but it is wet, just like I showed before. I'm not sure how well that came out, but I mean it looks clear when it's wet. But if I let this dry, you'll see the difference between what it was earlier and what it is now. Move the camera over here. And you can see how clear that is. It's very clear. Anyways, that's what I did. It's lasted about a week so far. And there's no yellowing at all on the Yukon, nor on the other headlight on this vehicle. So, something you might try. Didn't seem to hurt anything. And it's items that you have around the house, I'm sure. Just make sure you don't use too tough a sponge or pad to wipe it down, because it can scratch if it's too tough. But like I said, the Scotch one that we used says right on the label does not scratch. So anyways, there you go. And this is Honestgb fan, Panther Valley Railroad, signing out. You have a great day.